Okay, from starting like question 7 to I think it's quite a few of them. I like this. Yeah. Anyway, just show you the steps really fast. No. So just get your stuff in StatCrunch, and then for I think it's a little bit different in 10-1, but in 10-2, you use regression, simple linear. It's really easy. You just do x and y variable. You don't have to do anything else. Compute. And then your equation here is literally just this. Right there. 2 and 1. Oops. And then scatter plot, pretty easy, just graph, scatter plot, x and y variable. And then the teacher, he said, he like explained some way to be able to figure this out. But I mean, look at this. There's no trend. That's the right answer. Never mind. Oh, what did I get for last time then? Oh, yeah, that's that one. My bad. The data has a pattern that is not straight line. Yeah, okay. I'm pretty sure they're mostly self-explanatory. The questions. Try this one. But yeah, it's literally the exact same steps for this one. Define the equation. Stat, regression, simple linear. And so right here, that's about it for these couple questions. Okay, but this is where it gets a little bit confusing because it's different. They just do the normal thing. It's this one. Okay, and to find like the predicted stuff whenever you find something like this, let's see if I can remember. So this is where the paper, and like the paper that the professor gave and what I wrote down. Basically, if the p-value here is no, this is the p-value. This right there. It's always this bottom one. If it is lower, then it supports the claim of a linear correlation. And if you have a linear correlation, that means you use the equation, I think. Let me see. Yeah, okay. So if the p-value is less than a significant value, which it definitely is, then you have to use this equation. And all you have to do is plug x into the whole equation. So I just used Mathway on my phone. That's where it worked. And you don't have to use the fancy bar thing over it or anything. 7.3 plus, and then this is gonna be your x here, 57. No, sorry, that's not going to be your x. I think it's this one. Is the result close to the actual root of 366? I think. Let's try that. And if it's not this one, then it's definitely this. Yeah, okay. It is 57. I think this is pretty much the most confusing problem in the homework, I think. But if the p-value, this, was higher, or, greater than this number here, then the answer would be, I think it'd be this, 366. Yeah. And then the result close. If it's within 5% of the actual weight, then it is close. But if it's not within 5%, and 4 or 5 isn't in 5%, so the result is not very close. Yeah. Okay. This one is, yeah, so I think the x value will be, okay, that's why I got confused in the bear problem, was because 57 in this, they're different, but in this one it's 90 in both this question and there. So, but like the significant, let's find the p-value really fast, double check. So that's higher. Okay. Oh, here we go. Yeah. I'm glad I found this. So, since the p-value is higher than like 5%, that's 5%. What you want to do, there's a little secret. It will be the average of all this. So you go to stats, summary stats, columns, and you pick the left arm. It's going to be the bottom because these are the y values. That's part of the I don't know, it's just what you gotta know. Like y bar here, calculating y bar, which is the average. So the bottom here is always your y value. Find the average. It's 154.4 for that one. Not doing a great job explaining it, but I think it'll work. For this, I'll do this one and then I'll stop. Yeah, to find the regression thing, again, do this. And then the best predicted age of the best actor. Yeah. So the x value, because the p-value is pretty sure in this problem, if they don't give a significant number thing, then you just assume it's 5% or 0.05. And this is a lot bigger than 5%. So that means you have to use the equation and plug into x. So, I believe so. Yeah. As you can see, I'm still kind of confused with which one is x. Okay, it's 38. There's hope within 5 years of the blah, 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 blah. Alright, well, yeah, it's 38. Whatever. 45. But once you get these steps, yeah, the most important thing is just a piece of paper, and because it's not that part isn't StatCrunch, but everything else you can just do in StatCrunch or like Mathway for the solving that, because ain't no way I'm doing that by hand, no chance. All right, yeah, and all the other ones are fine.